for someone that's watching this and they're like, yo, I'm really inspired. Like, that's something I want to do. Where do you even start?
There's a bunch of different ways, and we can get into the industry stuff. But honestly, I think the industry stuff is just like the industry stuff when it comes to production. It's like you can go the same way you go after the record labels and stuff like that. You go to the studios, blah, blah. It's like, why put like that middleman in between you? I think the smartest thing anybody listening right now could do, and what has really helped me, is go find the local videographers and stuff in your town. Because the same way that we would say, like, go to the engineer that's working with that artist, they're going to be able to connect you, or like work with that person and build with them as they build. The same way you can do in all these other industries that need audio and that need sound. And a prime example is that it's like me and Tyler's relationship. Like when we were just like skateboarding and shooting videos and stuff, I never knew he was going to be like this big director. You know what I mean? It's like, but we built together, and because we built together, I get to score a feature film. And it's like, I've been working on multiple projects with him, and that's opened 100 other doors too, because it, you know what I mean? So I would say for any like younger producers, kids out there, like, I think it's kind of like a double whammy too. Is like, if you go find the individual that's shooting for the local rappers, I think you can grow with them, because if they're hard workers, like in 10 years, they're going to be directing the next Netflix film. And then on the second hand, it's like, if you can bring them some value and be like, yo, I know you really want to direct. I know you're doing music videos right now. Why don't I kind of like do the sound design or score that little intro for so-and-so, the rapper? And that way you're bringing value. How much easier now is it for that person who's super connected, a local music video director, to be like, yo, this guy has beats to all his rapper people, because they're all hitting him.
Jam.
Like he is, if you really think about it, the visuals today, 2019 and moving forward, like the visuals is a big part of everybody's team. Everybody got a shooter, you know what I mean? Like visual shooter, visual shooter. But you know what I mean? So it's like, why not build with them? Because like, as they go on throughout their career, like, and they're doing commercials and everything else, who are they going to think about? You know what I mean? So I would say that's like the easiest and best way to probably get in and never kind of deal with the middlemen and stuff. But yeah, if you wanted to go like the traditional route and stuff, depending on what you wanted to do, it would be just like anything else. It'd be like finding somebody in the studio that believes in you and hears your stuff, and you know, all that type of kind of Hollywood dreams or whatever. So I would say like create your own fate by like connecting with some people. I would say even shoot some DMs to some, like, if there's even like a director out there right now that's like, you think is going to be like the next big director or whatever, it's like, shoot a DM the same way you shoot a DM to a rapper or something. It's like, what's really the difference? Because, you know, at least from what I understand in my experiences and stuff, on average, like of a movie budget, around 1% to 3% goes to like doing the scoring and the sound and stuff. So if you get $100 million film, Black Panther, this is why Hans Zimmer and all those guys are like, they're stupid rich, you know what I mean? It's like, this is more money potentially in some cases than, you know, getting a placement on whoever's album, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like a whole nother lane for you, you know?
And as you said right now, it seems way less saturated.
I think if there's some more kids of color that get in there, I think like A, it's a good thing, it diversifies it, but B, I think we just bring some sauce that other people just don't have naturally, you know what I mean?
I think that's a dope route, just to take like even connecting with like local YouTubers or anybody, just be like, yo, let me do the sound behind your entire video. Everyone needs that.
Everyone does.
That's a big one.
Exactly. And the other thing I would say too is like, you know, I'll keep talking about Tyler because that's my strongest relationship and stuff. It's like, you know, if let's say Tyler's shooting music videos and stuff for all these rappers as he's going through his career, it's so much easier for me to connect with these bigger artists. And like, obviously to the point where like I am doing their commercials and all these other things, it's like now I have a real relationship with some of these top artists or producers or whoever they are, that isn't like me kind of chasing the same way everyone else is like, oh, I need this placement. How can I got to talk to blah, blah. It's like, yes, I might be in the room for something different than everybody else, but when my time comes to switch the conversation, which it is now, and I'm like, yo, I also do beats, bro. It's such a more easy conversation because they know me, they trust me, and I've delivered, again, value on something else. So it's like, if you really want to open some doors, like why kind of run the race that everybody's doing? Do something else for them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Now, I remember you saying that in the last interview, like, and I think that was the title of the video, like producers that do more than just make beats are winning.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we can be doing for sure.